from the outside. I don't know. I'm not sure how old you are, but I'm
Mhm.
44 years old. I've seen wrestling from way back to Coco Beware, Kamala, when we really didn't have a whole lot of representation at all. Now, what do you say to people? I mean, they were in Atlanta. Metro Boomin is doing the is the host, they're doing the theme song. Lil Wayne, we got Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, whoever else. I mean, they did a whole party with Bianca Belair in the room. What do you say to people like that? Because I think that was Triple H's thought process. Well, I got a million black people around here. So what are you talking about? So what do you say to people like that, man?
I would say that, again, my question was about black male wrestlers. This is pro wrestling. We're talking about being a competitor inside of the ring, not being used as a comedic skit, not being used as a host, not being used as a prop. We're talking about actual representation in the ring. Let me just say this. When you went to Montreal and it was Sami Zayn was highlighted because he's from Canada. They like you when you go to Canada, most of the wrestlers who are from Canada, they get highlighted. Rhea Ripley, when they went to Australia, she was in the main event. She's because she's from Australia. Natalia, when you went to Canada, she made her return. When you go to Puerto Rico, Damian Priest is in the main event. You have Selena Vega. She's competing against Rhea Ripley. So when you go to Atlanta and you have a black male wrestler like Xavier Woods, who's from Atlanta, and you have him in a potential match against the most popular wrestler in all of pro wrestling, Jey Uso, how is it that creatively to have that, not just representation, you're talking about storylines, how is that not on the card in Atlanta?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see, so to me, so the history of, and let's just look at it this way. There is a lot of escapism when it comes to professional wrestling. I know it.
Mhm.
We know it. We all grew up in it, right? I'll be 38. I'll be 38 in on Saturday. Actually,
Okay.
Saturday's my birthday.
Happy early
So
birthday.
thank you, man. Um, but there's a lot of escapism where you don't want to engage or think about race or think about politics and stuff. It's just like, oh, we just like our wrestlers. They're superheroes. They can do no wrong. You don't want to think about these things. But you referenced it. Look at the way that people of color, black folks, how we are being depicted. And this is not a WWE thing. I'm talking about all of wrestling. Representation matters.